Hey everybody, welcome back to Dunrovin Ranch in lovely, hot, muggy Lolo, Montana. It's not balmy, it's probably 85. And I'm your ranch manager, Kelly. Thank you for joining me today. We have kind of a spontaneous broadcast today. We're gonna have a brand inspection done on our 3 new boys, Garnet, Jasper, and Onyx, and on my boy Crow. He'll become officially mine. And so I'm just going to kind of ask the questions I would normally ask our brand inspector because I've never gone through this process before. It should probably be pretty quick and easy. So if you just want to kind of join me, we will just get the process going. So let me go get the paperwork ready, and I'll just talk as we go. Most people who come here wonder, Kelly, why do you talk to yourself all the time? Because I'm talking to lots of people out there, really. Okay. So let's do her horses first. Okay. We have 3 horses, and I don't know exactly what you need. And their names have been changed since they've been here. Does that matter?
No, not at all.
Okay, it doesn't matter at all.
It's just Idaho.
So we've got this brand inspection from Blackfoot. We've got this bill of sale. We've got the 3 bills of sale. I'm a complete newbie at this transfer of ownership stuff.
Okay, so this
and I've got these 3 things, if these matter.
The Coggins and Kentucky. Coggins.
You need, okay, here's your 3 Coggins.
Okay, registration papers, Coggins.
And Coggins, everyone, is a test for equine infectious anemia, which you don't want to spread.
3 on here?
Mm-hmm.
2 on this health.
Yeah, there's only 2 on the health. So you would need a health on the 3rd.
Did all 3 of these come from?
They all came from the same guy on the same day.
I'm going to put 2. Johnny and Angus. Did the other horse have one?
No, I don't see. So you need a certificate of vet inspection and a Coggins.
Well, I just don't understand why they wouldn't have put all 3 if these were all done on the same day. Why the 3 aren't on here?
I don't know.
I don't either.
So which one?
This is a Coggins. Office of State
This is a Coggins for Bear.
Yeah.
Here's the Coggins for Angus and the Coggins for Johnny.
So we have Johnny and Angus. We don't have.
So Bears is the one missing the vet inspection.
Well, I'm wondering if they thought this was. This is just a Coggins.
What does the vet inspection cover?
It's just the health to get here. Once you get a negative Coggins, then
you
get the health that shows it's all good and clear, and they have an entry permit number that they have to call
for state lines, for crossing state lines. Okay.
Yes. This was done 16/19. This was done 16/19.
That's odd, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I don't know. Unless they thought officers. I'm wondering if this isn't their.
If that was their vet inspection?
This calls for an accession number, but so do these Coggins. Yeah. I'm wondering if they just didn't think this was what they needed.
I'm
not sure. When was this done? And this was done for 16/19.
And these are 6/16, so that was 2 months earlier.
Yeah, why would they not put this horse on the house? Interesting. Well, we have a Coggins.
Yeah, we've got the Coggins. He had a vet check, but it didn't involve blood work or anything like that.
Because they had this already, but I just do not know why they did not put it on there. So let's just go. Okay, let's do. S-U-S-A-N or is it?
No, it's actually S-U-Z and then capital A-N-N-E.
N-N-E?
Mm-hmm.
Miller?
And so the Coggins, or the equine infectious anemia, they have a description of the horse and where to draw the markings and whatnot. Oh, Johnny's not a Tennessee Walker. He's a Rocky Mountain. Interesting. I didn't know that. But gated as well.
So who does papers go to?
This is... That's that. The papers are... This is... A Western gentleman. Both hind socks near fore cornet, lower lip. You know what? This doesn't belong here, I don't think. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I have a question about something else for later. Oh, that's you? Your phone, not mine? What do you... God, what do you know?
Okay. 5001 Expedition?
Yes. So, hi, got you itchy boys? So apparently, you, my friend, are a Rocky Mountain. You're not a Tennessee Walker. Well, that explains a lot, I guess. I know, boys. You guys have probably noticed that Onyx is a little thin, and we're trying to beef him up a little bit. I thought he'd lose weight since he's not on alfalfa, but he won't eat anything that'll put weight on him. So I've instructed everyone to just try to keep hay in front of him at all times. He's kind of a nervous guy, a little bit, so I think a lot of it could be some anxiety. But otherwise, they're working out great for us. Aren't you guys? Hi. And so you inspect the paperwork and then you look at the horse and make sure it's the horse. Because there are horse thieves.
Yes, there are.
I see on Facebook a lot
Yeah,
that people take horses.
lots of missing horses.
How do they resell them, or do they just take them to slaughter?
They can take them to a no-brand state, and all they have to prove is have a Coggins and a health, and
Oh, they have no brand states?
they have no brand states. Yep, have no brand laws. So
How many states?
there's more states that are not brand states than are.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yep. So it's pretty easy for them. Or they can take them down to Mexico. Canada they can't because you have to have a lot of paperwork to get up there. But
So it's tough to
Yeah.
get into Canada, but not Mexico. Makes sense.
okay, what do you call Johnny now?
Johnny is Garnet. Garnet. 10-year-old Rocky.
10 years old. Okay.
That's what this says, yes.
Okay, Garnet, aka Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
What's Susan been up to?
Suzanne's working hard.
Is she?
Yes,
Good
she's
for
working
her.
very hard.
Good for her. I haven't seen her forever.
Really? When's the last time you were here? I know when it was.
House wasn't there.
Oh, yeah, the big house. The big house they were building, I think, when I got here in February of 17.
Yeah, that house wasn't there.
So you were here when, you're not going to remember the names, because you, you were here when, I don't know, Flynn, Dugan, and Erskine were here probably, which is before my time.
How long have you been here?
2.5 years. I've been here 2.5 years. I came from Washington.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been here. So we have, who is
Angus is now Jasper. Jasper. And he's a 13-year-old walker.
You've been really busy? Keeping busy?
Pretty, yeah, very busy,
Good.
which is nice.
Yeah, for sure. That is good. I almost forgot which road you turned on, and nope, that's it, Expedition.
You remembered all the memory's still there.
No, barely.
Barely, I know.
Lucky.
Like, where are my glasses? The ranch hands find my glasses all over the place. It's like, normally in shavings, or 'cause they come out of my pocket when I bend over.
You're lucky they find them.
I know.
These boogers aren't cheap, are they?
Well, I've learned, well, no, I have. I was going to say I learned my lesson, but I haven't learned my lesson. I buy cheap ones, but then I buy expensive ones, and then I regret it.
I know, I buy my husband those, go to the dollar store and buy 'em, because
There you go.
he takes them off and throws them, and then they're on the dash of the truck, upside down, you know, and I refuse to buy him really good ones.
Oh, the feeders are good to go.
Hmm?
Feeders are good to go.
Good. Lila fixed all our feeders, everyone.
Good job, Lila.
Good job, Lila. Thank you. Stay hydrated.
I'm kidding.
Okay, and what's the third one then?
The third one, bear, his name is now Onyx, O-N-Y-X. It says Tennessee Walker 14.
Goofy. Let's see.
Could it be that they weren't going to sell him until we were buying, and then they said, oh, we need just to send him along?
Maybe.
Maybe, but they shouldn't have, but.
But they've got the Coggins, so all they have to, and he's on the inspection.
Right.
All they had to do is add him on the help.
So everyone, Erskine's real name is Oris Smoky Fancy Jenner. I have his paper here because I have a question for you. And then I have a horse, my personal horse as well.
That's bad.
But I just have the bill of sale. I bought him just recently, so I don't have any other, we haven't left the state or anything.
That's
I bought
fine.
him from Ray.
Yep.
Okay, that's
That'll work.
fine.
Yep, that'll work.
He's officially mine. There's no backing out now. I kind of feel like I'm getting married.
Only it's better.
You can still back.
Only it's better. So these horses are not actually branded,
Okay.
but my horse is branded, so you have to check that also. That's part of the bill of sale.
Yep. Yep. Okay. That's very strange how they did this.
So that doesn't mean anything except the veterinary inspection only matters because he crossed state lines without it. It doesn't have anything to do with transferring ownership.
And you got the Coggins and you have the inspection.
Yeah.
It's just not, could very well be. Okay.
So, I'm gonna give everyone water. Do you want me to move irrigation at all?
Well, I'd rather you take a break.
Alright.
Yeah. So I'm. Okay, we're gonna go check the horses now. Hi, boys. Who do you want to look at first?
How about Onyx, being I guess?
Onyx is this handsome young. Hi, Bubba. Yeah. It's a white star. We're looking at his markings now. And that's all he's got, I believe. He's such a good boy.
He looks like he's got a nice eye, doesn't
He has a really nice eye, yep. So you don't have to be real specific, but do you ever go to places and then have to report people or anything like that? Not really?
No, not really.
Because people aren't getting brand inspections, are they?
Is he supposed to be a walker?
Yes.
A walker? Okay.
He's handsome, isn't he?
He looks like a nice boy.
He's a very nice boy.
I bet he's black when he's
He is,
hot.
yeah, I think he's officially black. He's a little sun bleached right now. Hi, honey. You're so cute.
You know what he weighs, Sally?
Oh, I don't. But what do you want to say? 1,000?
Yeah, I believe about 1,000.
About 1,000 pounds? Yeah.
That's the weight on the lifetimes. We're supposed to do lifetimes, aren't we?
Yes. Lifetime. Yes.
That's good.
So there's a lifetime brand transfer ownership, and then what's
The annual, that's good
Oh, annual.
for a year only in the state. If you go out of state, you've got to get an inspection to go. Like if you go to any of the other brand states, you have to get an inspection to go there, and then find you an Idaho inspector or someone to come back, unless you have a lifetime.
Okay.
Lifetimes, you can go anywhere in the United States and Canada.
Okay. So with a lifetime brand inspection, I can go anywhere in the United States and Canada. But if I do annual and I go out of state, you have to get inspected before and after.
Yep. And the
Okay.
annual's good for the state for.
And it's only good for that state for that year.
For 1 year, for the state for a year. But if you go out of state, you have to get those separate ones.
Why would you do that?
Why?
The annual.
A lot of people don't want to spend $30.
Okay.
I think it's just, I just only want to get an annual for $10 and.
Never leave the
Yeah,
state. Oh,
most people-
gotcha.
Yeah, but it's only good for a year. So if you have your horse for a couple years, you might as well have. had a
Absolutely, I
lifetime.
agree.
Okay,
It's like getting
Jasper.
permanent tags on your truck.
Very true when you can.
Okay.
Jasper?
Jasper is this handsome man.
Jasper?
We're,
What's a droopy lip?
yeah, he's sleep.
Oh, you're just sleeping.
The herd's beating up on Jasper quite a bit.
Oh,
He's a sweetheart. They're all really great.
funny how they get their pecking order, isn't it?
Yeah, the herd order's something else.
Yeah.
And we're putting,
Always want to pick on somebody.
yeah, we're putting a lot of sunscreen on his nose too.
My Palomino horse gets the same stuff on his nose in the summer. It's all sunburned.
So you're drawing his markings?
Yep, drawing his markings.
Because this is the new paperwork for him officially?
Yep,
Okay.
gives you your, you have your title to him, but this makes it official for.
Yeah, I was talking to James, our tech guy, about that, and the bill of sale, you know, when you sell a car, the bill of sale, to register it, bill of sale is not enough. You need to have the pink slip, which we say in California, or the registration. So
Yep.
this is this horse registration, basically.
This is, yep, giving you real title.
Okay,
and
giving us real title.
real title. They're picking on you. Aw,
They are
you
picking
look
on
like
him.
a sweetie.
But it's what they do. It has to happen.
I know, it seems like it. So I was at a place last week and these two guys were gonna go hunting, so the hunting buddy brought his horse over to leave with the others there, so they kind of got a little know each other.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow, he had 4 horses. The guy's place it was had 4 horses out there, and then they dumped the new guy out there.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Yeah, it's hard to watch.
it was. I felt sorry for him. They just wouldn't let him be.
Yeah, we have one who doesn't let anyone drink, so we have to have 2 sources of water out. And that's Mickey, everyone, they all know that.
Sprats. Jasper,
So what kind of horse, you have a Palomino? Quarter horse? Or?
Ew, you have several.
So you have several horses, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
We have the old geriatric pasture out back
Oh,
where
nice.
all the old guys go.
Oh, that's
and-
nice.
Yeah. You're a little bigger there, mister. How big are those? 11 and a half, maybe?
Something like that. 11 and a
the
half?
old Geriatric. what we
1,150
call 'em.
pounds, we're guessing.
And they just get to be there. They just hang out
Mm-hmm.
till it's time. But old Yeller, he's 29 this year, and
Oh my goodness, 29. What's his name?
Yeller.
So is the old Yeller really?
Oh, Yeller.
Oh, please.
Yeah, old Yeller.
A Palomino named Yeller?
He's been a dandy. We raised him, and oh, he was a rotten colt. Oh.
Hey, she had a rotten colt who was a Palomino, everyone.
Oh, he was rotten. Then when he made that change, you couldn't have asked for
He
a
was a better horse.
Yeah, you couldn't have. He was a dandy. Hi.
This is
Garnet.
Garnet, of course.
Hi, Garnet.
Hey, Garnet. So he's a Rocky. He's an angel.
He has
belong-
a different look to him, doesn't he?
He does, doesn't he? Yeah, he looks different. He belonged to an 8-year-old girl.
Oh, you look like a sweetheart too, don't you?
They're good horses.
Little tiny white
There's not a bad horse here, really, as far as, you know, attitude.
like a sweetheart.
You want to come say hi, don't you? No, we're not. You're not going down the road again. You're going to stay here. I'm going to grab my horse quick so we don't hold you up. Any questions or comments, James? I'll go. Erskine's original name. I'll go read it again. It's okay. Cool. You know, I'm not sure if there's any difference in the gaiting between a Rocky and a Tennessee Walker. I'm not sure. Hi. No, we're just transferring you to me, buddy. And we're pooping. Well, that's a good sign. Things are moving around, huh, Crow? I believe all of our horses had different names. Because Suzanne gives them Dunrovin names when they come. And, you know, I wonder when I had time, I can sit down and look through the book of all the horse paperwork and see. Oh, let me go in here and see, tell you what Smokey's name was. I mean, Erskine's name. Erskine's name was Aura's Smoky Fancy Generator. His sire was Generator top to bottom, and his dam was Chappie's Fancy. No, these are the papers for those two. So I think that I think Jasper was originally Warlord's Mist.
Oh, goodness.
And well, no, the black with the star. Warlord's Mist was Onyx.
And here's
The black with all the white, a Western Gentleman. Jasper was named a Western Gentleman.
That's cool.
Onyx was Warlord's Mist.
That's cool.
That's way cool.
Yeah.
And I don't have one on, I don't have the papers on Garnet. Warlord's Mist. Man. But a Western Gentleman. That fits Jasper.
That's
I think it does.
I wonder if they had anything stuck in there.
This is actually what I want to.
No.
You found it?
That's why they didn't have it.
She's good. She just found what we were looking for. Yep, that's onyx. Oh, no, this is jasper. Well, I don't know. Let's see what that says. Left 4, right 4, left hind. You know, that's not the one. That's the wide blaze. That's jasper who you have. That's this guy.
Amos and John. Well, maybe.
Nothing. That's who he bought him from without any. Oh, that's who he bought him from.
This was 17 anyway.
Well, we don't need to get one because it's already here.
Yeah, so that goes.
That goes with a Western gentleman.
Oh, hold on. What was the marking?
It's interesting that these horses just, they, you know, everywhere. They've been everywhere.
Okay, so now I need. These Coggins are all still good, so I'm leaving them with you. They're good for
The Coggins
a
are
year.
good for a year.
Yep.
No, I'll keep those.
I
The
need
Coggins
this
certificate, actually it's a certificate of negative.
That.
So these go to me. This stays with me. The bill of sales stay with me.
Okay, nothing else in there, is there? Nope. Okay.
And that's all I've got.
Okay, so your horse.
My horse, the best horse. Always. That's my boy Crow. We actually leased him and another horse from Ray Rugg. And then my horse passed and I needed a horse, so I bought Crow. And then we found a home for the other one. And he does have a brand. Is that Rockin' R6?
That's Rogue's brand.
That's Rugg's brand, Rockin' R6. I love it. And 13 is all I know. Ray doesn't have any other information on him.
And 18, so he's 14.
He's 14 now. He's 14 in September. Well, that's not his birthday. That's the sale date.
8.
But who knows?
13 and
Who knows
18,
anymore?
So we'll put him. You call him Crow.
Yep.
They say you're never supposed to change your horse's name.
Hmm?
They say you're never supposed to change your horse's name.
I know that people, when they rehome dogs, though, they do, like, if they're abused, so they don't call them by that name. I don't know.
What's your address, Kelly?
5001 Expedition Drive for right now.
Oh, okay.
I work all the time, so I don't have a home address.
You have no home. You're homeless. You
I'm
live
homeless.
here.
I'm homeless.
Hard when you work all the time. Okay, R6105. Let's look at your boy.
I love Rockin' R6. That's a good brand.
No, it's right there. Big life. Big as life.
And I dare you to draw the spots.
I'm not.
I know.
I'm gonna put red roan.
Red Roan Leopard Appy. He's a Red Roan Leopard Appy.
That's just what you are.
He is. He's perfect. I know. We're just. Guess what? You're mine now. But that means I'm yours and you're stuck with me. He's great. He's just great. And he probably weighs. He's got a big barrel, 950 or 1,000.
Yeah, but he's at least 1,000.
Really?
Yeah.
How much do you weigh, Crow?
How much? Come on. Boys don't care what they weigh.
That's right. Boys
Those
don't care what they
girls
weigh.
don't like to tell.
They want to weigh more almost.
Yeah. Beef us up a little.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good boy.
He's a great boy. My horse before was a big off-track thoroughbred, hot as can be.
Big.
And he died in October, and I knew he was going to. No one knows this, but I knew that he had about 6 months to live when he came home from the hospital. And I've had a horse since I was 6, literally, and so I couldn't be without. So I had made the safe choice. I made the right choice.
Hi, Cole. You're a good boy, aren't you?
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Nothing else to write about him. Nope.
And I bought him a wig to make a tail for the flies, and he
Does he not like it?
he likes it fine, but I'm too lazy to put it on all the time.
Is it hard?
Huh? No, it's like, no.
So-
I just vet wrap it in, really.
Oh,
He doesn't have enough tail, really, to braid it too much.
Yeah. Well, perfect, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bet he'll beat 1,000 pretty easy.
You think?
1,050, 1,075.
1,050 hooks?
He's pretty deep and
He's got a huge barrel, doesn't he?
he's pretty here now. He's pretty stout, bugger. You're pretty stout, bugger.
He's stout.
Yeah, you are.
Do you know you're stout? Is that okay?
Sure. Boys like to be stout.
Yes. Boys like to be stout.
How do you get the name Crow, I wonder?
I don't know how he got the name Crow, but it's kind of cool. An Appaloosa in Montana named Crow. It's all very Native American, isn't it? I kind of like it.
Very true.
I just watched a documentary. You know, most of the horses around here came from Spain up through South America. Appaloosas are from Asia. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Isn't that cool?
Didn't know that. I'll be darned.
Yeah. Because they found the original stock.
Learn something new every day. You know that?
Aren't you glad you came?
Yes.
So if we were going to sell a horse,
Yep.
and we have a bill of sale and papers, but we never had the brand inspection done, how do we do that?
We need to do an inspection to the new people.
Inspection to the new
To
people.
the new people.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're free to sell a horse if we don't have a...
You're not. You're supposed to have change ownership done when you buy them.
Okay. Do people, a lot of people chip their horses now?
Yep.
Is that a good thing?
It is and it isn't because we have no readers to read them.
Oh, you guys don't. Your department, you're the Montana Livestock Inspector.
We have no readers.
You have no readers.
All
So
we do is identify for brands.
you identify through brand and apparent markings. Interesting.
And a lot, I guess there is a universal reader now, but a lot, from what we've heard, was every brand of chip had its own
Like for dogs.
reader. And if you didn't have that chip reader,
Right.
you're not going to be able
Gotcha.
to read it.
Right.
But I heard there was a universal one. I don't know if that's true or
Right.
not.
But well, even though you guys don't have them.
Nope. We don't.
Now, for Jockey Club Thoroughbreds, there's no brand because they're tattooed in their lip, upper lip. Any
But
other?
We don't use that for identification either.
They don't use that for
We
identification?
don't. The
Oh, you
department
don't?
doesn't.
You don't?
They use brands and markings, mostly brands.
For Montana? It's so the Wild West, isn't it? Yeah,
It's
okay.
getting
Interesting.
And it's getting way different because now some of the Forest Service wild horses that they're gathering, they don't brand. A lot of the BLM horses anymore,
Oh.
they don't do that. They put a chip in them.
Because the BLM horses have the white white number on their neck, which is freeze branding, not hot
Number,
branding.
yeah.
Serial number.
And that now a lot of
They're not
them
doing that anymore. A
they're
lot of them aren't.
putting those chips in them, which to me is crazy because if you don't have the chip reader, you don't know if that's a BLM horse or if it's not.
That's
You
right.
don't.
That's right. You don't know necessarily where it came from. Interesting. Wow.
Nope. So, I don't know. Sometimes modern stuff is a little crazy.
How many horses are in Montana? How many I mean, you know what I mean, like on paper.
No, a ton.
A ton.
Just what we do out of our office.
One office. Tens of thousands?
Way over tens of thousands, I would say.
Way over tens of thousands.
Just usually on the average year, just myself, I do between 300 and 400 a year, just myself. Wow. And then we have our district guy whose job is to do most of the running, you know, to Plains or Darby or wherever, the long hauls. Mm-hmm. And he does that many himself, and that's just out of Missoula.
That's amazing. And that's transfer of ownership.
Yep, inspections.
Inspections.
Yep, that they have either raised or bought or brought in, moved and brought in, and
wow.
It's crazy. It really is. There's a lot of horses.
A lot of horses. Never have too many.
Oh, some days.
Some days you can't have too many.
Some days. Most people are good, but you know, some of those out-of-staters that come in and they get real, not really snotty or sarcastic, but they just don't know that you have brand laws. My horse doesn't have a brand.
Okay.
I don't need that.
Well, you do.
Yeah,
you do.
Montana's a brand state, so it's required.
Are most of the brand states in the West?
Most in the West.
I bet.
Yeah.
I think that's neat.
Most in the West. There's part of Nebraska. Half of Nebraska is and half of Nebraska isn't. That's about the only one back that way.
Really? Interesting.
Part of Dakotas. Part of the Dakotas are, once you get across the river, they aren't. So it's
interesting.
A lot of, yeah, it is.
I'm sure those boundaries go way back.
Yep.
You know, when there were territories and things like that, probably,
And places like Texas doesn't have them.
Texas is not a non-brand state?
They're a non-brand state. They have brands and people brand, and I do not know how they register their brands down there because they don't have a brand department or anything.
In Texas? That's surprising.
And California only has inspections for cattle, not horses.
Okay.
So you get a ton of horses that come this way.
Oh, sure, off the track.
All they have
all
is
the time.
their health and coggins, and that's...
And their papers.
Papers. That's what you have to go by.
Because I know that in the jockey club for the thoroughbreds, the bill of sales, well, it's kind of like this. It's on the paper. You transfer it on the back.
Yep.
Interesting. I'm learning a lot from you. I had no idea.
Yeah, it's different. It is. And so, you know, people, if they do get a horse or steal a horse or something, they just have to go to a no-brand state, and they don't have to prove.
Right. They don't have to prove anything.
Because they just, you know, here's your health and coggins on my horse.
And they make up a bill of sale, or just?
Heck yeah, they could, real easy.
You must need a bill of sale, though.
Well,
not necessarily.
Maybe not. Maybe they just say, "Oh, here's my health and coggins on this horse."
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
No one out there get any ideas?
Yeah, it is crazy.
How many stops do you make in a day?
It depends. You'll have weeks where you're just going all the time, and weeks where you just have one a day, you know, one stop a day, and then the rest of the time I'm in at the
office.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't get to play hooky and go home?
Oh, not very well.
Not very well.
They don't like that very well.
I bet they don't.
So
you
laminate them? Yeah. Get them laminated?
Oh, we're going to laminate them. Yes, and then I copy them, and copies go in all of our trucks.
See, that's what she usually does, is before I laminate.
Want me to go copy them in the office first?
Before I laminate them, she'll make a copy of this. So I don't know if I have any.
I can run to the office real quick and make a copy.
Because the ones I do, she likes them like this, but I don't think I have any
Lamination that's big enough.
I think I've got them, all mine are cut into
the ones I've seen in the truck are
that's
folded in
how
half already, and then laminated.
She'll make a copy like this, flat of them, and then, does she have me laminate them all? I think she does. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to run to the office.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, everyone, I'm running to the office. I'm going to jog to the office. This is all, hi buddy, this is all fascinating. I had no idea. So let me see, we estimate we've estimated, oh, there's not names. Yeah, garnet we've estimated at 1,100 pounds. Jasper we've estimated at 1,150. Onyx we've estimated at 1,000. And crow at 1075. Man, she has a good eye to be that specific. All right, I've made my copies. And I have the Dunrovin brand here, the branding iron, actually. I don't know if you can see it. I'll show it to you at the end. Hey, Crow.
It was about 9:30 or so. Shit, it was
So does this brand work hot and cold, or is this just
That looks like a cold one to me.
a cold one? What's the difference between a cold brand and a hot brand? The metal, or
This looks like,
it looks like it's brass.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a cold.
It's cold. What's the difference?
Freeze brand.
Freeze brand. So it's not like you don't burn their skin; you just kill the hair follicles.
Yep.
All right, I've made copies. You can go ahead and.
Well, she used to make them on yellow.
Oh, I don't have any yellow paper. Is it okay?
Yeah, that's fine. But 'cause she used to make yellow copies, and then I just laminated them too. But you got copies. That's okay.
I got copies. Just go ahead and laminate those if you would.
Okay. We can do that.
And actually, I have made copies of the laminated ones if I had to, so it's okay.
Well, she'd make and I tell you what, when she made
Was that
those,
Jamie?
No, it was
Suzanne.
Suzanne. When she made the copies, you couldn't tell the difference.
Ah.
Seriously. Because she wanted to keep a copy for her records.
Gotcha.
'Cause the way they get lost, then if she needed a duplicate, she could just...
Well, I think what I'll do is put these in the trucks. Put the copies in the trucks in case someone asks, and then keep the originals with the horse book with all the stuff.
Yeah, if you get stopped, they'll make you produce the originals.
Oh, they'll make you produce the originals if you're stopped. Oh.
You're supposed to have the originals with you.
What if I lose both? You have a record, though,
Yep,
right? You
yep.
have, okay.
Just call and
Lila knows I lose everything.
just call and we get the duplicates out of Helena, and they're $10 for a duplicate, but we can get them out of Helena within a few days. So
Okay.
they're pretty good about their records up there.
So is this just for crossing state line, or I think it's county?
County and state.
So okay,
Yep.
so if we cross a county line and a sheriff decides to check on our horses, we need to have these.
Yep. And they're starting to educate the deputies and stuff more about inspections, because most of those guys don't know what they're looking at. But they're starting to educate them more about when they do pull trailers over to get see what they have for paperwork and what they should have for paperwork. So, yeah, it's getting a little...
Because a cowboy hat and a gun is not good enough. So can a horse trailer be pulled over just to check for the inspections, or do you have to have another reason like a tail light?
Nope, they can pull you over.
You can be pulled over just to check the horses and cattle.
Yep.
It's interesting.
Paperwork. Yep, they can. Especially the livestock inspectors. They're supposed to be pulling rigs over and checking papers.
So they don't know if you've crossed a county line or not, but they can, like if I go down the road, they can pull me over, technically. Interesting, I had no idea. I'm so glad that I know that, because I need my boys' paperwork with me.
Yep, be sure it's with you, because that's how they get lost, though. If you go from rig to rig to rig to rig, and then somebody else, I'll haul this horse, and if you're together, you just keep them, because you know, the chances of you both getting stopped, and if somebody has a horse and you have the paperwork, they can say, that lady up there,
stop her.
Yeah. So at
what's the fine? I mean, what if you don't have your...
Starts at 125 per horse, and then...
So just without the 125 a horse. Dang, I had no idea.
Gets expensive.
Does that happen a lot?
Well, if
I guess it will now that they're checking.
Yeah,
or they know what they're looking for.
Get them to pull over more, you know. Every once in a while they'll have just those little sting operations where they make trailers go in and produce their paperwork, and
really,
a lot of tickets.
I'm nervous. I feel paranoid now.
Don't be. They're not really. I mean, some of them are pretty rough and gruff, but most of them aren't. It's muggy. Sultry feeling. Hard to keep hydrated when it's this way. Oh.
Hey, do they ever rebrand horses?
A reason to what?
Do they ever rebrand? Do people ever put a different brand on a horse?
Oh, if you own the brand.
If you own the brand, you may.
Heck yeah. Okay, I'm surprised Suzanne didn't do these horses.
She's going to. She plans on it.
Okay. So there's a bad thing. These lifetimes then
are no good if you
don't
rebrand
match the horse.
Oh, so then it won't match the horse. Well,
then we have to do them over, redo them.
But there's no brand on those.
Yeah.
But Crow, for example.
Yep.
Oh, so if she puts the Dunrovin brand on the new horses, you have to redo the inspection that includes the brand.
Yep, because these don't fit them then. These are our no brands.
Oh.
Yeah.
So where does it say a brand?
No brand.
Oh, no brand. You wrote no brand on them.
Yep, that's what we do. If they're branded, you write the brand, like the one.
Like on Crows?
Branded, R6
left thigh.
And then you
Oh.
put it on there.
Look at that.
Yep, so then the inspections don't match, so you need, if she does brand them, we need to
Do it again.
these. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Fascinating. You have your brands on your horses?
Nope.
They're not brand. I mean, I'm talking to Lila. Your horses don't have brands,
Nope.
but you have your paperwork in order.
I have.
Because I'm going to report you right now to her if you don't.
Well, I know
yes,
Sally
she has
has
everything.
registration, and then Moon's just a mutt, so she has the brand inspection.
A mutt.
Well, turns out Garnet's a Rocky. He's not a walker.
He looked pretty bulky.
He looks different, doesn't he? A little bit.
More quarter horse.
Yeah, a little shorter in the
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
A lot of people like those Rockies.
People who love, a lot of people like the Rockies,
Yeah.
the Rocky Mountain.
Yeah.
What are they called? Rocky Mountain horse?
I think
Yeah,
Rocky
and
Mountain.
they're usually silver.
They're usually silver.
Yeah, chocolate with a silver mane.
Right, I've seen those. There's a friend of Suzanne's brings hers sometimes.
Aren't they supposed to be really good in the hills?
Really good in the hills.
That's what I've heard.
They're very. She's laminated these, and she's very good at. Look at what she's trimming them to perfection.
Perfect.
You haven't done this
Yeah.
before.
Never, no. Every once in a while at our horse sales, you get lifetimes that when people sell a horse, they bring this in because that's their proof ownership. some of the jobs those guys do, you think, how could you hand that to people?
Oh, because it's so bad looking.
Oh, they'll just go like here.
Oh, no.
Oh,
You do a
yeah.
great job.
Oh, it makes me embarrassed for
Look,
them.
you're cutting off the corners. She's doing a brilliant job on these, everyone,
Gosh.
with the cutting off the lamination.
Take a little pride in your work. Oof. Yeah, those old guys, they don't care. They just, as long as they get it done.
Get her done.
Yeah. Get on to the next one.
Bill of sale picked up.
Yep, so that bill of sale that you gave me, I have to send to Helena.
Oh, you're taking my bill of sale for
taking
Crow?
it, yes.
What?
Yep.
This is the only proof of ownership I have, is this measly yellow piece of
See
paper?
that? It says title. Title, like the title to your truck.
Where does it say title?
Right across there, see it?
Oh, it's-
in
oh,
the
it's- okay.
background.
Oh my God, this is
It's
all I've
like-
got?
Don't lose it.
I don't lose it, that's all I've got, and a
You got
copy.
a copy. Yes.
It's so funny, all I had was the bill of sale, and that, for some
Now
reason,
that's all you have.
now that's all I
You want a
have.
copy of your bill of sale?
Yes, I want a copy of my bill of sale. I have to write you a check so I can get it on the way out. Thank you so much. Yes,
Lot
I
of
want everything
people.
I've ever had on him. I have, on my other horse, I have every single vet check, every single everything.
You can't.
But I don't have any
believe-
pictures of family, but I've got every piece of everything on my horse.
You can't believe how some people freak out when well, give me my bill of sale back. I said, I can't. I have to send it to Helena because that's your proof of ownership. Now this is your proof of ownership. Well, I have to have my bill of sale back. I said, I'm sorry, but you can't. You can sure make you a copy of it, though.
Right.
Wow. Oh, they freak out.
All right, we'll walk out and we'll take care of that. Thanks for humoring me.
Have a copy of your bill of sale.
I'm going to copy my bill
There's
of
your
sale.
lifetimes.
My lifetimes,
Bill-
bill of sale, envelope.
Envelope.
All right, we're good. Let me go write your check, and then I've got a 3 o'clock ride to take out. We were going to go ride in the obstacle course in that pasture across the way, but it's too hot. So hopefully we'll go into the water.
That'd be way more fun.
Rocket and Raz.
Rocket Raz Dugan,
Okay.
because I have to ride somebody,
Oh.
and those 3 haven't used today. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I gave her an ice pack. I think you should put the ice pack in the waistband of your shorts in the back. Come on, Lila, take care of yourself. You find my lost stuff, I will keep you hydrated. It's a fair trade, don't you think?
That's a fair trade. Heck yeah.
And we're gonna, get another. Oh, I need to sign off. Hold on. Oh, I need to sign off, everyone. Sorry. Thank you for joining us. I learned tons. I hope you did too. We're going to go for a horse trail ride. You can probably follow us on the ranch cam for a while. Until Thursday, which is going to be one of 2 things. Erskine on a trail ride or working with Mystery on getting saddled and mounted. We're up in the air on that one, so we'll see how it is. That's Thursday at 2. Thanks for joining me. Talk to you later. Bye.